Hey, what's up, everyone? This is me, Jovian0011, and I would like to thank you all for giving me your questions at formspring.me/Jovian0011. So I have about over 150 questions that you guys have asked me over a period of one day. So, this video is going to be me answering them all, or videos, I should say. Now, before I get started, there's a couple things I would like to address. I am sick. I have been sick for like the past 2 weeks with a cold or virus that is killing me and eating me up from the inside out. So my nose is stuffy and I might be coughing a lot. So I might have to be chewing on some gum or chewing on some mint hulls to try to keep me from coughing. So if you hear some smacking like that's gonna be why. And I also might sound a little bit different, but that is also because I'm recording on my laptop instead of my normal desktop computer. So, and I'm also using a different microphone, so it might sound just a tad bit different than it would on the normal desktop computer. So hopefully it will not sound too weird to you guys. Alright, now let's begin. What is your favorite game console? My favorite game console would be the fucking Xbox 360, because that is my baby. I love it. I love it so much. It makes me smile. It makes me happy. I like a lot of the original game systems like PlayStation, N64, and Sega Genesis, but for all-time favorite, it would be the 360. Next question. If Nemesis in Resident Evil 3 was sleeping in your room, what will you do? If he was sleeping in my room, I would probably fucking piss myself. Because if his big ass could fucking sneak in my room without me noticing and waking up, I would be very fucking afraid. Or if I just end up just kind of like if he was in my bed or something, I just end up rolling over. It's like ah, and I end up opening my eyes and seeing him chilling in my bed, just just kind of doing that. Besides me, I would probably just die because I'd be just too terrified to do anything. I probably wouldn't move. I would just die because I'd be just too afraid. So that's what would happen. Next question. If you would have any three cars in the world, what would they be and what color? I would have a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, and a Viper. Viper would be bluish white in color. The Ferrari would be black or red, and my Lambo would probably be green. So that's the three cars and three color choices I would have for them if I could. Next question. Okay, another game-oriented question. What was your favorite Crash Bandicoot game? And will you do a playthrough on your YouTube? My favorite Crash Bandicoot game was the second one. I liked the second one a lot. The first one, the second one, I mean, wow. The first one was a fun game. The third one was fun, but it had too much shit in it. Like, you had too much, like, new little powers and abilities and something, so it kind of made it like too easy and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I think it was a little bit too much, but the second one was just like perfect. It was like the three little bears and I mean not the three little bears. Wow, fucking Goldilocks and the three bears. Like you have one porch too hot and one is too cold, and Crash Bandicoot 2 is just right. So uh, definitely my favorite one, and I'll probably end up maybe doing a playthrough of it whenever I get the chance or I can get the game. If I could get the game, then I would have done it a long time ago, but I don't have it anymore. Next question. Do you have any pets other than your Tyrannosaurus Rex birds? They're not actually T-Rex sized dinosaur birds. They're actually cockatiels, boy and a girl. I probably told you this. And I used to have two dogs, but we don't have them anymore because we had to put them down. Like, one was 2 years ago and the other one was a year ago. We're thinking about getting a white German Shepherd, though, or a white American Shepherd this upcoming spring. So, that's the answer to that question. Um, what's your favorite NFL team? I really don't have a favorite NFL team. I like I don't know. I mean, I really don't have too much of a favorite NFL team. I usually like the underdogs. Like I usually like the ones who like who normally don't have a very good season, and they just be coming through and they be just like killing people. Like I like the underdogs in every sports team, usually like MMA or something like that, the underdog fighter or basketball or anything like that. But I mean, I live in Michigan and we have the biggest fucking underdog team in the world, which is the Lions. So I don't really think that can apply to them since they just plain fucking suck for some reason. They get paid to do nothing, so I guess that wouldn't apply for them, but I usually like most underdog teams. What's your next walkthrough? I don't know. I will let you know when I do it. Next question. Not really a question, but nice videos. You should make more GTA 4 walkthroughs. You know, actually, I've been getting a lot of requests ever since I've done them to do another GTA 4 walkthrough because apparently people like it a lot. So, um, being with that, I might eventually, if I get the time, I would just sit there and just do another like hour-long playthrough. I was kind of pissed because two videos that I did ended up getting deleted. It was like I think part 4 and part 5 of it or something like that. It pissed me off, but because those were pretty funny parts, if I remember correctly. So, but yeah, I might end up doing it in the future. So maybe. What is the first game that you've played, or the first game that you really got into? Well, the first game that I've probably ever played was either the original Mario for the Nintendo Entertainment System, the very first NES or Nintendo system, or Sonic the Hedgehog. I can clearly remember Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2 being the very first games that I've ever played when I was like at age 6 or 5, or it might be even younger, because I was born in 91, early, like January of 91, and it came out in like 92, 93. So my brother's like 4 years older than me, so actually the Sega Genesis and the Sonic games were his, and I used to play it all the time. So that's what got me into gaming a lot. But also Mario from the Nintendo Entertainment System, that got me into gaming a lot too. So that's where it all began for me. Next question. If you were trapped in the alley with a zombie walking towards you, and all you had was a half pack of chewing gum, bins around you, and drunk homeless guy on the floor with an empty bottle of whiskey, how would you escape? Um, sorry, that cold. Okay, that was a pretty random question. Now, if I was trapped in an alley with a zombie, if it's a normal Resident Evil zombie, I would probably be able to kill it with my bare hands. I'd probably be able to just probably knock it down and just run past it. I mean, if I was to play it safe, I'd probably just move back and just try to sacrifice the homeless guy and let the zombie just fucking jump and eat him. Now, if you're gonna ask if it's like, oh well, what if it's the things from George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, or something like that, where like the zombies they be running fast as shit, and they be going and they be sprinting at you like a human, then I would probably try my best to sit there and try to fight him off as best as I can, or at least let him eat the homeless guy. Shit. I mean, probably wouldn't want to eat his dirty ass, but and with the chewing gum, I would probably just I don't know. I mean, if it's Orbit Fresh, I'm just gonna chew it and have some sparkling white teeth. Sparkling white teeth, fabulous. Or give it to the homeless guy, cause his dirty ass probably needs it more than I do. So fuck it, might as well give it to him. Next question. What is the all-time most stupid thing you have ever done? You know, honestly, I wouldn't be able to think of anything off the top of my head, but what I can consider, I mean, I've done stupid shit before, don't get me wrong, but what I've done could be stupid is maybe might not be stupid to you because, when you look at YouTube and E-Bombs World and all those other little sites where you have people doing the most retarded shit, like we'll sit there and like let someone smash them in the face with a brick or jump off a 5-foot story building to a swimming pool or something. I mean, honestly, I can't even compare to that because that's a lot of that shit is just fucking retarded. So that crown goes to them. Jovian, what is your favorite video game? I really don't have a favorite video game because I like so many of them. There's a lot of video games that I like. Like, I like Assassin's Creed 2, 1. I like the Legend of Zelda games.